Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Coach Rock here from Revenge Basketball, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you some of Kyrie Irving's best go-to moves that he uses to destroy defenders each and every game. And I'm going to try to break them down easily so that you can easily implement them into your game. Of course, we know Kyrie is one of the best ball handlers in the NBA. He's one of the best players in the NBA, and he's known for his handles. I mean, he arguably has the best handles of all time. So of course, I'm not expecting you to implement these moves immediately and be dominating like Kyrie. But with time, as you add these moves to your game and you grow your arsenal of moves that you have at your disposal, then you're going to become a much more difficult to guard player. And again, that is extremely important. If you implement more moves into your game, you have more moves to go to in crunch time, in any situation, to destroy any defender. Now, also, I know Kyrie, because he's such an amazing talent, he does have a tendency to play with the ball a little. And of course, that's completely fine for him because he is the best ball handler of all time, in my opinion. But for you, I'm going to try to break down the moves. I'm going to break them down into the most important pieces of those moves. So let's say Kyrie has like a 5-move sequence and he beats you with one move. Well, I'm just going to show you the one move that he used to beat you with so that you can add that move to your game. You don't need all the setup dribbles. You can create your own setup dribbles and utilize them with this actual execution move when you master it. So the beauty is to master the 5 moves that I show you today. And then as you grow as a player, you'll have your own setups and counters that you do to these moves. Like you'll develop through comfort, through repetition, you will develop moves that you really like going to or that you like setting up these moves with. So without further ado, let's get straight into these moves. All right, so the first move we're going to get into is kind of like a setup move, but can also be a move to use to beat defenders. So Kyrie loves to do this. I've watched tons and tons of footage of Kyrie, and one of his main go-to moves that most people don't even realize because it's so subtle and it's really simple is a simple left to right kind of slow motion, then go. So it's like a change of speed all at once. So he's here and then he goes. All right. And sometimes he'll even bring this right hand over. So he'll bring that right hand to make it look like he's going to shoot. That makes the defender come up. The hesitation makes the defender freeze, and then he's going by. Now, from there, he has so many moves that he can go to, and even some of the moves I show you he does off of this setup move right here. This is one of his main setups where he's here, boom. He can either beat you, get to the rim. He can stop and go quickly behind the back, which he loves to do. He loves to utilize that kind of freeze behind the back dribble. He'll do that out of there. He'll blow by you, and then he'll get you in this type of move here, and he'll hit you with a like a post move in the mid-range. His arsenal is, he just has so many moves to go to. But when you watch, a lot of them come right off of this basic move. He gets the defender to shift with that simple move, and then from there, he's downhill, and then he just comes up with counters, all different types of things that make him impossible to guard. So that's the first move, is right here, right? It's a left hand between the legs to right hand, but it's not just like this. It's kind of, notice how I set the ball up. It's a quick change in speed. That's how to master this move. Work on changing the speed here. Boom. Again, it's not just a left to right. Notice the change of speed, notice the head fake. Make sure you pay attention to those small little teaching points, because if you can master those little parts of the move, it makes the move much more harder to guard. All right, so the next move that you'll see him do is a move that not a lot of right-handed shooters do it, and it's the HESI pull, but off the right hand. Again, as you can see, I'm picking the simplest moves that he does effectively so that you can add them to your game. Of course, I could talk about the 10 dribble setup he does into the HESI pull. but that wouldn't do you any good. It's better just to show you the HESI pull. Now, a lot of right-handed shooters, they feel more comfortable doing this HESI pull off the left hand. It's just much more comfortable, easier to get into your shot. But of course, Kyrie, he likes to make things difficult, which is why he's one of the hardest players to guard, and he'll hit you with it off the right hand. And I would say defenders aren't really used to right-handed shooters shooting the ball right off the right hand like that out of the HESI pull. So that's another one of his go-tos. Just, he kind of lulls you to sleep a little, and then he just rises, but with the ball in his right hand first. The next move has been a staple of his for years, the simple in and out crossover. He still does this one a lot, where he gets you going that way and then cross. Simple in, out, cross, in, out, cross. And again, he'll do that out of a lot of different moves. Remember the first move I showed you? He'll come here, hit you with that HESI, then he can stop here, in, out, cross. A lot of different ways that he can set you up with it. But again, this is one of his, he made Brandon Knight fall years ago with this move. This is one of his best moves. So again, he can lull you to sleep, and then he gets low. Notice the change in height. So he might be tall, then he'll get low and hit you with that move. So the next move we're going to get into is a between the legs setup into a look away crossover type of move. He's able to do this because he does get some pick and rolls. A lot of point guards in the NBA get a lot of pick and rolls. So this move is much more effective when you have that. But what he does is he sets you up with that. Remember that same move I told you in the beginning. He'll just go between the legs, make it look like a pick is coming and like he's going to use that pick. And then he'll just go that way. So he's here, boom, boom. And then he'll hit you with the jump shot. So again, right here. So again, we're right here. He gets you going this way, fakes that, and then hits the shot right there. But that look away is extremely important, because if I'm just here and I do that, it's not really going to get the defender. The key is the defender thinking a pick is coming. So I'm here, pick might come, nope, and then I hit the shot. Now the next move Kyrie loves to do is a running, it's like a head start crossover. But he does just do this running move, and sometimes he'll just blow by you. So he'll come down, and then he's just like, he gets a quick head of steam like that. So he'll just come down, and then he just like runs with it. Now that's important because that's how he'll set you up. He'll come, he'll go, and he'll run into the cross. So it's not just like an Iverson crossover. He's more like running at you, and then he crosses. So what he does is he gets the defender to go backwards, and then he's hitting them with the cross. And a lot of times what comes out of that, he'll run, then he might pick up the ball, get to the rim and finish, or he'll stop here with a step back, because usually the defender's going backwards. He's already out of the picture because he hit the crossover. So it's easy. He gets a lot of space, hits the mid-range shot. That's one thing you'll notice about him. All his moves, a lot of them set him up for mid-range jumpers, which is definitely like a lost aspect of basketball now. But Kyrie uses the mid-range very well to pick up a ton of easy points, little 15-footers that you can definitely add to your game to start scoring more points. So again, those are 5 easy moves that you can add to your game right now. Again, throw away all the crazy extra stuff. Just use the simple moves. Watch the best players. Don't analyze the hundreds of setups they did. Analyze the move that they did to get the shot they wanted, or to get by the defender, or to create something. Because when we play in games, we don't have all that time. We have to make decisions quickly. So make sure you do that. All these moves will help you do exactly that. I hope you found today's video helpful. If you enjoyed the video, do me a big favor, hit the thumbs up for me. Comment below, let me know what else you need help with. Anything, you know I got you. Last but not least, please do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Turn on notifications so you never miss another video. Until next time, I'll see you then.